Let me ask you something real quick. Why is it that we're nicest to strangers, but kind of reckless with the people we love the most? Think about it. You'll say sorry to a random person you bump into at Target. But with your own people, you roll your eyes. You snap. You say, you know what I meant. Yeah, that. So why do people end up destroying the very thing they love? Let's break it down. No therapy couch. No fancy words, just real talk. First truth bomb. Love gets comfortable, and comfort makes us sloppy. When something's new, a new relationship, a new dream, a new job, we're on our best behavior. We listen. We care. We try. But once it feels locked in, effort slowly disappears. You stop saying thank you. You stop explaining yourself. You stop checking in. Not because you don't care, but because you assume they'll always be there. And that assumption, that's dangerous. It's like saying, this chair hasn't broken yet, so let me keep leaning back. Eventually, boom. Another big reason? Fear. Yep, fear does more damage than hate ever could. People don't ruin love because they're evil. They ruin it because they're scared. Scared of getting left. Scared of getting too attached. Scared of loving harder than the other person. So instead of being vulnerable, they get defensive. They start arguments for no reason. They test boundaries. They push buttons. Basically saying, let me mess this up before it messes me up. Not smart, but very human. Now let's talk about expectations. The silent relationship killer. We expect people to just know stuff. You should know I had a bad day. You should know I'm upset. You should know what I need without me saying it. But let's be real. Nobody's a mind reader. Unspoken expectations turn into disappointment. Disappointment turns into resentment. And resentment turns into fights over dumb stuff. Like, why didn't you text back with a heart? Seriously. Then there's ego. Oh yeah, the real villain. Ego turns love into a competition. Who apologized last? Who cares more? Who's right? Instead of saying, hey, let's fix this, we say, no, you fix it. And love doesn't survive power struggles. Never has. Never will. Here's a simple example. You buy a brand new phone. First week, case on. Screen protector. You wipe it every 5 minutes. 6 months later, you're tossing on the bed, dropping it, using it with 3% battery. Same phone. Same value. Different energy. That's exactly how people treat love. Another reason people destroy what they love? Emotional laziness. Love isn't a set-it-and-forget-it thing. It's more like a car. No gas. It stops. No maintenance. It breaks down. No effort. It dies quietly. But a lot of people think love should just run on feelings forever. It doesn't. Love runs on effort, communication, and fixing things when they break. And here's the part nobody likes to hear. Some people destroy what they love because they don't love themselves. When you're hurting inside, you end up bleeding on people who never hurt you. You sabotage happiness because it feels unfamiliar. You reject peace because chaos feels normal. Drama feels exciting. Calm feels weird. So when something good shows up, you push it away. So what's the move? It's not love less. It's love smarter. Speak up. Say sorry faster. Don't treat people like they're permanent just because they've stayed. Because the saddest thing isn't losing love overnight. The saddest thing is watching it fade slowly. While both people keep saying, I'm fine. If this made you think of someone, maybe that's not an accident. Love doesn't need perfection. It just needs attention. And honestly, a little less ego. And a lot more honesty.